Just okay, shopping. So depends on how much. I mean, like clothes, shoes, accessories. Oh yeah,
0.
0. Okay, well, I mean, even if you do you buy shoes like once a year, even like okay, so even if it's small like that, you could even do like $5 a month, or maybe even however much you want. But if there's 12 months in a year, you save $5, that's around $60, right? Yeah, that's $60. So you have $60 in a year to, do clothing or shoes or whatever. So however much amount you would want, that's personal between you and yourself. Next thing, gifts. So birthdays, Christmas, weddings, things like that. That totally goes into a budget. You could say, you could do $20. I mean, it depends on how expensive your gifts are going to be. But it could be $10 a month because 10, 12, that's 120 for a year for like gifts. How much you spend at Christmas. It's good to plan that out so that at Christmas you're not just blowing it all and then you're just like, I need to get like $200, and then you've already spent a lot of money previously, and then now you're really low on money because there wasn't enough saving. So I would do, as just a general rule, maybe 10 or 20 dollars a month. Insurance. Are you covered under your parents? Oh, so perfect. Then there you go. So that for now, except for your car then, because your car, do they help you out with your car insurance, or what do you do? Okay.
Yeah.
So sounds like that's okay. Emergency fund is important, and that's kind of that brings me to an important question, which might be kind of outrageous, but I just kind of want to get a guesstimate. How much could you survive on? Let's say if something happened, if your housing, something happened in your house and you couldn't live there, if you had to get back to your parents or something in order to get to Idaho, you have to have some type of sum of money in order to get there. What would that sum be? And it totally changes between each person. So how much do you think you could live on?
For how long?
Good question. Let's say, we're doing a month of saving, so maybe if you have just a month to save as much money as you can, how much would you save for an emergency fund? You could pull this out and you could live on it for at least a month.
Say like 1,500 to be safe.
1,500.
To
Okay.
keep everything. Like if I still have my apartment, like still have to pay like rent and go places for just kind of take all of that for a month.
Okay. So that would be in a short-term plan where you would want to save that much of money so that you can just have that there and never touch it. So that just in case if anything happens, you grab that and you can live on it. You can either go back up and stay with family in Idaho, or if something happens and you just stay in. If you want to stay in Provo, then you could live on that for a little bit until you get another income or just enough money. Okay, long-term saving. So I just talked about short-term saving, which is an emergency fund, because you want that as soon as possible because you never know when something bad can happen. Long-term saving is more in the future because right now you're not going to buy a house, for yourself. Unless you really, I mean, you could.
No.
And but you are planning on going on a mission as well, and plus money after a mission too. That's something that I didn't think about as a missionary previous. I thought about saving for a mission, as much as I could before I went, but I really didn't set a plan for the future after. So long-term saving is a great way of just putting a little bit of money in every month. So that's also personalized. It depends on how much you want to put in. It depends on your income, and it depends on how much you can put in. So if it's just 20 a month, then 20 a month it is, and then you can just save up after time and grow on interest and whatnot. Or if you're feeling a little bit more generous, you can put 50 in a month or 100 in a month. So however you want to put it in. How much do you think you would Yes. You could always build high. If you start low, that's another concept that really works in budgeting. You start low, and you can build after your income. So I would say 20, and even if you don't hit 20, you just put 10 in. You can personalize it. It's great because I'm only doing that. Anyways, the next one, play money. So I call it play money because it's you play with it, you have fun with it. And that totally goes into budgeting because entertainment, date scene down in Provo, you got movies. Yeah.
That's where you need that.
Yeah, so he's gonna like that. So you'll have people wanting to ask you to go do fun things with them, and you want to have enough money just in case if they don't, pay for you or whatnot. So play money totally depends on how much you want to play with. So how much do you think you would be spending within a month? So that $10 maybe. Okay. All right. So $10. You can put that on your first draft of budgeting. So $10 a month, and then fast food.
I can't eat it.
Oh.
No.
$0. I put that in at the last because I knew you couldn't eat certain things. So I was like, I don't know if she really does this, but just in case. All right. Well, you don't have to worry about that. So continued expenditures plus budget equals happy face. So you're gonna be happy in life if you budget your money. We already kind of covered that. It'll keep you smart. It'll keep you safe, but it'll also keep you happy. Budgeting, and then also it says budgeting is about balance. If it doesn't balance, you have two options: make more or spend less. So if you have a really good job on campus, you get enough income, then you can spend a little bit more. You can have a little bit more of what you would like, but at the same time, if you spend a lot of money and you just hit even, then you're not making any money. You're just kind of going at zero. You're hitting the line. If you want to make money, then you still have to cut a little bit under if you want to save up for expensive gifts or if you want something funded or a new car or things like that. And then if you don't make more, then just spend less and try to cut it. So make the right choice. You want to gain money, not break even. I just said that basically. You want to build up in advance. I guess why would you want to gain money rather than break even?
If you're breaking even, then you're not improving at all. That's just the whole goal, is to just be a better person, improve more, gain more security.
Yeah. So you would say that one of the things that you're looking forward to for budgeting is being more secure and being more safe with your budgeting. And that's exactly what budgeting does. And a great way to be safe is to make sure that you buy at places that will be cheaper for you to buy. For instance, some shopping, like we found out at at Walmart. The eggs are usually cheaper at Walmart than at Winco, but natural produce is cheaper at Winco rather than Walmart. So it totally depends on where you buy. So where you buy affects how you spend. And for instance, first-hand or second-hand